Good greetings everybody, welcome to Elite Dangerous Odyssey. Well, we have a new ship, do we not? We do. I have purchased the thing because I didn't have enough arcs. But before we get to it, in case you guys haven't seen, I'm just going to exit the game back to desktop. And I'm going to relaunch it. And just in case you haven't seen, Frontier have done a new intro. And it's good. It's better. So we're just going to run through that. Hopefully it'll show it on stream in time. Now I also noticed that when it loaded for the first time, the planet generation system took quite a while to go through. So I am hoping that they've made further updates to that without saying anything. Now I've got it on screen. There you go. Check this out. There's no sound, unfortunately. I hope they add some. There's a Thargoid on the symbol. That's your new screen, guys. We have a Cobra Mark III heading over to the Coriolis. That's not bad, is it? So we need to get over to Shinrata so I can pick up my Python. So I would have done that, except silly me, I didn't even contemplate that I had to do a game update to make this happen, so I had to wait for that. Yeah, and then we'll go through what has happened, what's in 1804, and what's also at the Frontier store as well, because there's stuff there. It seems to be a crapshoot on what language you'll get in the store, but hopefully you'll get your own language. I got 3 different languages in mine. I got English, German, I think it was German, and definitely Spanish. Yeah. So that's weird. But if you're bilingual or trilingual and it happens to be in those languages, cool. Oh, hello.
Vessel is free. You may leave when ready.
Okay. Right, so we're going to make our way back to Jameson, guys, because this is where I want to pick up the Python, because picking it up from there, obviously Jameson has not only all the ships, but it has all the modules as well. Now, there has been a bug reported. I don't know if it's going to affect me or if it's just... I know Frontier are looking into it, but there's a bug with the Python Mark II. I know it's a surprise that there would be, but somebody's reporting that if you buy a Python stock, E-rated, and you try and fit a stored module, it's not having it. So yeah, I didn't even know there was price increases, Steve, but I'll check it out now anyway. We'll check it out on the website. So while we're on our way to Shinny, let's say hello to Gain Damage and Angry Citizen, Mark Thomas, Andy K, Mark Sampson, Commander Steve Zodiac, Frank Triggs, Loot, Digital Aspects, Armando Perez, Dr. Riddick, sorry, Sir Riddick, I don't know, did I demote you or promote you? Dr. Riddick. Sir Riddick, hi. Andy K, hi Andy. And Alison, Pell, hi Alison, and Sir N68. Welcome, people. And Deo977. Yeah, long time. Welcome, guys. Good afternoon, good day to you, good morning, wherever you may be. Cosmetic price increases as well, eh? Is that across the board then? Everything's been increased? I promoted you. That's true, yeah, doctor. But to be a doctor, well, to be a sir, you have to be knighted by royalty, don't you? With the sword of Excalibur on the lake. No, I don't know. Nah, Steve, can't be. 10,000 from 18. It can't be. No one's paying those frickin' prices. What? By what justification? Have the paint jobs suddenly improved? Do they make your ship go faster? If that is true, I haven't checked, to be honest, the cosmetics. If it's gone up by that much, then that's a problem. Because I don't know if people are going to pay that. Wow, that's bad, man. That's pretty bad. So yeah, that's my thought. My initial thoughts, if that is the case, is that's just pure money grab. Almost to the point of greed. To the point of greed, I would say, if it's gone up by that much, because the only reason you do that is to try and bring those prices in line with the overcharging you're doing on other things. But I don't think that was even needed. So does that smell like Frontier are like really desperate for money? And the only people they can get it off is their elite players, because they can't get it off any other games they play apart from maybe Planet Coaster, which is anyone still playing that? I don't know. There may be. I don't know what the player base is for that. And to be honest, I don't remember what the previous prices were. The only way they can justify that, I guess, is to make, well, to double the at least double the weekly cap from 400 up to 800, possibly 1,000. Make the cap 1,000 on what you can earn, and also make arcs more easily earnable. So like if you do a mission, instead of earning say 15 arcs or something, or 10 arcs, you'll earn double that, or 1.5 times that, because that's a money grab. Yeah, that's not quite the case, Armando. We'll get to that in a minute. It's not 33,000. You can buy a Python off the store for 33,000, but it's not the one we've got here. Anyway, let's get into port and we'll sort it all out. If you want both Pythons that are on the store, I don't know why you'd want both, because you can turn the first one, the standard one, into the second one anyway. But if you were, it would cost you, I think, £25 for 2 ships. Are we going to start seeing NPCs in Python 2s as well now?
Access authorized. Clear to land at docking bay 10.
This ship takes a small smidgen while to slow down, but she's okay. So no, I haven't seen anything in the way of patch notes, because I'm not sure if they're even counting this as a patch. All I've seen is a link going back to their website that shows the news of what's in the 1804 update, I don't see any particular patch notes as such, like fix this, fix that, added this. I haven't seen any of those things. Oh, that... okay. Is that new?
Ship is on the ground.
Bright lights all of a sudden?
It's good to have you with us, Commander.
I haven't seen that before. Commander Sus for Biz. Yeah, I'll bet people are just buying the Python though. I'll bet they're not buying anything else. Right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the 1804 notes and let's have a look at some of the pre-built chips. I haven't really formed an opinion on pre-built chips in the ARX store yet. I don't really know what to think because I can make arguments for both sides. But I think there's probably quite a few players who, if they're going to get something back for it, probably won't mind giving Frontier, you know, a bit of a financial leg up by buying some of these ships and the Python and stuff. I don't have a problem with it. Spending the, you know, £10, which I had to spend to get this Python because I didn't have the ARX, so I had to buy the ARX. I don't particularly have a problem with it because it's a whole new ship and they claim it's early access, but it's not. It's kind of like a 3-month money grab, really. I don't see that the Python that's coming out in August is going to be any different to what we have now. We'll see. But yeah, so this is it. The Python Mark II, blah, 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 blah. Primarily focused on being a powerful combat vessel, also with advanced supercruise overcharge capabilities for a smoother ride. So what's happening with this is that this Python is being able to handle the SCO module better than all the other ships. And again, I don't know how I feel about that, because just because it's a new ship, or... You see, here's the thing, if you're going by the storyline, haven't we just acquired the technology for SCO because of the Titan drive that we had to go get when the Titans were destroyed? How have they developed a ship around this SCO, a whole new ship in that meantime? The timeline doesn't sit well with me, but it's a bit weird to have every other ship in the game not handling the SCO very well and just the Python's doing it. So unless they're thinking of coming out with some engineering later on to smooth out the SCO for the other ships, but then if you put that engineering on the Python Mark II, what does it do then? Does it make it even better so it still has the edge? So anyway, we've got the standard version of the Python, which is 16,520, and then we've got the Stellar pre-built ship, which is going for 33,000 ARX. How long would it take you to make that in the game? 33,000. So all this is the standard Python with a ship kit, the Stellar, the Claret livery, and some pre-built modules that somebody else has decided is the best build, or maybe not the best build, but a good build. Now, yeah, it's like buying. It's like I've said in the last stream. It's like buying a custom car from somebody. It's customized to their tastes, the color of the car, the interior, the engine modifications. It's to their taste, not to yours. So for buying pre-built ships, you're essentially buying somebody else's opinion of how a ship should be built. And I also think you can't take the modules off those and put them onto another ship. I don't think you can do that. I think they are assigned to this ship. You can probably sell them and then just put store-bought outfitting modules onto the ship, but I don't think you can take them off and put them elsewhere. So yeah, this is what it is. It's high spec A-rated combat build. There's, as far as it says, there's no engineering on this. So if anyone knows elsewhere, if there's any engineering elsewhere, if anybody knows anything else to what I'm saying that it's not engineered, because A rating, it's not a big problem for veteran players. We've all got the money. The Venom Claret paint job, the Strike Ship kit, and the Python Mark II shipyard unlock. Well, that would come as standard, wouldn't it? You wouldn't buy a car and keep it and then have the person you're buying it off lock it in a garage. So I got this one, which is the standard ship, which you can create this ship with it. It's exactly the same ship, except it has a kit. How much the kit costs, I daren't even look now. So as well as these Pythons, then we have the laser mining Jumpstart Type 6, I guess geared more towards the beginners. And of course all beginners have got 25,500 arcs to play with. Oh no, wait, no they don't. No they don't. They'll have to buy it with cash. Unless of course you've been a veteran of the game and you suddenly want to get into mining. How many cases would that be though? Yeah, so it's a Type 6. Again, one of the best ships in the game. Laser mining loadout, 2 pre-engineered mining lasers. Okay, that's cool. Salvage white paint job and a 12-piece ship kit. Okay, little bundle there. Expensive, 25,000 arcs. That's pricey. Then we have an exploration jumpstart and a Diamondback Explorer. Again, 25,000 for a jumpstart. It looks nice. That ship kit looks kind of cool. I'm not going to lie, and so does the livery. That's a cool looking Diamondback, not going to lie. So it's the Polarity Yellow paint job. There's not much yellow on it, but okay. It's got the Guardian Frameshift booster, specialized long range exploration loadout, which you can get some good jump range on this thing, and a 12-piece ship kit. It's nice, but it's 25,000. It's a small ship, as is this one. And then you've got, for the same price, you have a combat Alliance Chieftain. They're all at the same prices. It's weird. So this is, yeah, AX Combat. So it's ideal for engaging with Titans and anti-Xeno activities. So you have the specialized AX Combat loadout, which 2 Guardian Gauss cannons. They're pretty cool. I have them on my Anaconda, and yeah, they're good. With full resistance to the anti-Guardian field, Stygian green paint job and a 12-piece ship kit. Store changes. Yeah, have they mentioned the prices? Oh yes, they have. Truly out of this world. There you go. They did mention the prices. So let's go through. Let's have a look. If we just go to store, let's have a look at cosmetics. Okay. No, doesn't want to take me anywhere.
If you're unable to complete docking procedures within your time slot, you'll need to exit the bay.
Let's go here.
A docking request.
Upgrade your ship and customize them. So are these pre-built? Huh? Type 9. Oh, buy cosmetics. Okay. Well, let's just jump back here. If I want to look at this... Yay. If I want to look at this Python and have a look at the ship kits for it and the prices and stuff. Wow. 8,400 for a bobblehead. If you were to buy 8,400 arcs, what are we looking at here? £5? Is that £5? The Python is, for me, it was £9.60. in terms of arcs, 16,520. Yeah, they've been working on this. They've been updating the Frontier store as well as the game, and clearly this is a half-finished job. Let's go to SRV, see if there's anything remotely there.
Greetings to all visitors. Please alight at your
It's not clicking.
Thanks for choosing this facility.
Yep. Yep. The store's just, it's nothing there, man. This could be because it's being hammered by everybody. No, it's just overloading. So, if I want to buy
Unlawful behavior in and around
cosmetics for it, here we go.
cooperation.
Right, so these are liveries then, 6,000. And you can only have this particular livery if you buy it with the full Python for 33,000 arcs. Yeah, why is a dash cockpit plant more expensive than a paint job for a ship?
Follow standard operating procedures and request docking permission before entering the starport.
I don't know how much these were before, guys. Why has it got Airbus engines on the front? Yeah, people are hammering the store. I don't know what the prices were before. Yeah. The problem is if you put the prices up too much, no one's going to buy it, and then it's going to decrease your cash flow. If they have put it up by, what did you say? 275%, then if they don't get, if their sales drop, it's their own fault. Because whoever decided that was a good idea.
Please reduce your speed while maneuvering your ship.
Ship kits were usually around 10,000. See, these are just liveries. We have a ship kit here though. 16 pieces, but it doesn't have a price next. Oh, there it does. 16,800 on a Sidewinder. I don't think size of ship matters, to be fair. Anyway,
We would like to remind all commanders
I have reservations about some of this, I have to say.
during arrival.
So let's have a look at the chat before we buy this Python. Lost Boy 69. Hi, Lost Boy. And Commander Sauce for Biz, in case I didn't say hi last time. Hello, sir. I hope the SEO improvements will be released. It hasn't improved. It's just it's that the Python is more compatible with it. I think it might generate less heat. I don't know how it works on the fuel, and the ship might be more steerable in that it won't be all over the place when you engage. But we're going to find out. So on top of the £10 which I had to pay, are they going to charge me for buying it here as well? Credits? Is it even going to be here? There it is. 59 million. I already bought it. I bought it on the store. And now I've got to buy it here again. Either or, Frontier, come on. If you're going to charge money on the store, like ARCs, when you buy the ship off the store, it should be here in the outfitting, free. store current ship. The first one should be free. Anything after that, fine. First one free, I would say. But okay. Quick question on here. Oh, is it normally here where it shows you the weekly cap? It actually says it in writing, or do I have to go back to my menu for that? I want to know if it's changed. Yeah, 16,000. Yeah, £10 to unlock it, not to buy it. Wow. How much are they going to charge me to look at it? Let me just get to main menu. I want to see if this weekly cap has changed. Now that the ARX prices have gone through the roof for everything in the store. Yeah, the fact that the weekly cap thing is not shown here anymore tells me it's exactly the same. 400 a week. How many weeks do you need to get to 33,000? Yeah. Arian Royce, hi. Can I drop kick whoever was in charge? Yeah, drop kick will be fine. Or a rear naked choke would be good. Make sure they go to sleep. Raging Rooster. Yeah, pre-built ships. It's not for me because I don't want to have a ship that's been built by somebody else. You know, somebody else's idea. Especially when that somebody else is FDev, because I don't think they play the game enough to know what they're doing. Exit, go back in. Yeah, I think it is going to be the same as David has said. I think it's probably going to be the same. 83 weeks. Okay, so a year and a half to buy a Python. And how long to make the credits to buy all the A-rated modules? Probably 8.3 hours. Okay. Oh, actually, first thing I want to do, guys, on this. Oh, okay. I want to step out and have a look at it. Because it's currently the only ship I haven't seen in VR either. Be interesting to have a look at the different colors that they have. Oh, and also, you know the things when you change the color of lasers and change the color of engines and stuff like that? Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see the prices of those now. Okay, so I was about to say it doesn't look like it's got any strobe lights, but it does. Okay, that's not just painted on, that's actual real light coming off that. Vents up there keeping the ship cool. Oh, it's nice. It's got a nice slick back end. All right, let's get inside. It's already out, Chief. Yeah, it came out with the update. Yep, 1.5 years indeed. It is. So yeah, I mean the whole thing about Frontier now putting ships and pre-built ships on the store I'm okay with it. I'm kind of, I don't have any, let's just say I don't have any massive issues with it. You know, it's fine. As long as they're not too greedy about it, I think it's fine. I think there's a massive price difference between this one and the pre-engineered one, though. I don't know whether it's justified to pay 10 quid for something that you can easily fit in game. But then again, it depends. How much is the ship kit? How much is delivery? Well, we don't know because delivery we can't buy it separately. Maybe it doesn't show separately, so maybe it's an exclusive, like, which is kind of like what do you call it? When you prepay for a game, and they tempt you with extra weapons and extra skin, not weapons, but the extra skins for your guns and extra. You get an extra hat or something because you prepaid. Anyway, let's take a wander around. You didn't miss anything, Commander Van der Waal? It's a good looking ship. I'm sure it reminds me of something. Do you know what? I think this might look quite nice in tactical ice. White. This whole back end looks kind of cool. A lot of what they call greebles. Those, all the little bits, the square bits and the round bits and the corrugated bits and the piping, greebles. Look up the word, you'll know what I mean. That's what they're called. Yeah, lots of greebles on it. Nice. Engine looks different. I wonder if those expand on thrust, open up. Okay, let's take a look at the outfitting then. Oh, before we do though, livery. Does it have Azure? Does it have Midnight Black? Midnight Black apparently is standard now in the game, right? Didn't it used to be that Midnight Black only you could get it at certain times, but now it's Midnight Black's in the game all the time now, right? And of course, this part of the game has to contact the Arc store, which is currently under pressure. We might be standing for a while here, unless it times out. Yeah, I want to hear what it sounds like too. Don't worry, we will. Oh, I've just had a phone call, guys. Hold on. Oh, it wasn't the call I was thinking of. Because if it was the call I was thinking of, I would have had to leave this stream and go. I'm waiting for my garage to call me. He said he'd call me this afternoon, but if he does, I have to go and pick up this stream another time. But it wasn't the garage, so they can wait. Come on. Yeah, Black Friday week, yeah. Better turn maneuverability. I don't know. It's definitely built as a combat ship, so we'll see what it's like. How long should we wait for this, guys? Let's cancel it and have another go. It's like being on hold, isn't it? You are caller number 14 in the queue. Well, we haven't even got the cancel button now. Oh, there it is. Shouldn't that come out straight away? Nope. Okay. Maybe later we'll be able to see that. All right. Outfitting then for the Python 2. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 large and 2 mediums. Okay, 6 hard points. And 2 pointless pulse lasers pre-fitted for no particular reason. So there was a reported bug. I'm going to test that reported bug out right now. I stored it, didn't I? I knew I'd hit the wrong icon. Yeah, I think everybody's buying the Python, so it's kind of overloading the store. All right, so let's take a look. I'm just going to bring up Coriolis because I want to have a look at the differences, because I can't remember the Python loadout off my head. Righty ho. So the Python Mark 1 has got 3 large, 2 mediums. This has got 4 large and 2 mediums, so it's just got 1 extra large hardpoint. Not an extra large one, but 1 large point. Oh, 1 large hardpoint more than the than the one. Utilities. So Python Mark 1 had 4. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So extra shield boosters going onto that one, I guess. Or you could have 4 shield boosters, an interdictor. Yeah, play with it. So yeah, 1 extra large hardpoint, 2 extra utility slots. Right, core internals. Okay, so power plant. Okie dokie, class 6. Python Mark 1 has a class 7. So the power plant is smaller. Thrusters, same as the Python 1, class 6. Frameshift drive, class 5, the same. Life support is 4, the same. Power distributor, again we have a difference. It's a class 6. On the standard Python it is a class 7. So no 7s on this at all. Sensors are class 5. Python Mark 1 is a class 6. So power plant, distributor and sensors are 1 class lower than the Python 1. This is the ups and downs that you get when you get anything. You gain in certain areas and you lose in the other. Give and take. It is the FDev way. Optional internals then. Well, let's see how many we have. Oops, excuse me. That's my my right mouse button finger. So optional internals on the Python 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 slots less. How many does the Crate Mark II have? So Python Mark 1, just make sure, yeah, Python Mark 1 goes like this. 6, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 1. I think you can see this is way lower. How is this Python 2 more of a combat chip than the Python 1? The Python 1 has got 1 less hardpoint, okay, and it's got 2 less utility mounts. But shield, if you have it on the class 6, therefore would be the same. But then things like Guardian shield boosters or hull reinforcements, you've got a lot less that you can put on this one. Your power plant is smaller. Your distributor is smaller. And your sensors are smaller. Sensors, I mean, that's a big deal, but I'm yet to see whether this is going to be a better combat ship than the Python 1. Is it meant to be better? Because these optional internals are very different. The fact that the Python Mark 1 has got 3 Class 6 slots, and it's only got 1, and then it's got 2 Class 5s and a Class 4, this has only got a Class 4, and then it dips down into 3, 2, 1, and 1. Yikes. Okay. I'm not that impressed. So, there was a bug reported that putting stored modules onto this ship was an issue. Let's see if we've got any weapons we can put on. Let's try a burst laser. Cyto scrambler. Ooh, that went different. Huh? Is this different? Right, look, I'm going to do this again, right? Go to stored modules, go to burst, get a cyto scrambler. You equip, but I haven't picked the slot, so now I can just hover the mouse like this to the slot. You didn't do this before, right? I can just hover around, pick the slot I want, and then click. That's new, right? Because normally you would click here and then go here. Did it used to do it the other way before? I don't know. Maybe. I'm just going to put some build on this, I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know if it's new. I don't know. I guess so. And in the 2 mediums, let's see if we've got any. Oh, we've got some cannons here. Got any multis? No, we don't. Cannons. Go back a second, please. Okay. I haven't used cannons for a while, but I'll give them a shot. So let's see what the mods are. Overcharged, oversized, overcharged, and 4 shell. Let's put 1 of each on. Oh no, we can't, because they're different. So this is just a quick nothing build, really. I'm just putting it on to see. Just to have something rather than nothing. Okay, utilities. Gonna go with a kill warrant scanner to start with. I have an engineered one right here, which is a 2-second scan. Oh yeah, baby. And then probably, see, here's the thing, right? It might be nice to think, let's stick 6 shield boosters onto this, but the power plant's only a class 6. Let's deal with that. It's not a 7 like on the other Python. I don't have any engineered 6s. I've got a Guardian hybrid, but that's going to generate heat. But it will give us more push. Yeah, see, look at that difference. We get 33 megawatts in total here. I don't have any pre-engineered ones. I could probably take it off another ship, but let's just put standard on for now. Thrusters. Let's go to stored modules, see if I've got any. No. Power plants. Yeah, no, I don't have any 6s. That can be sold. Kasparus, hey, how you doing? Yes, everyone is in the store at the moment. Shop's full. Nobody can get in. Let's go back. Obviously, we're going to be fitting the SCO onto this because that's the whole point. Go back a second. Yeah, SCO is already on it. So thrusters, SCO came on the ship. So let's have 6-8 thrusters. Live support. I'm just going to go 4D on this one. Power distributor. Do I have stored modules down below? Yeah. Any 6s? Is it here? No. It'll take an hour to get here. Yeah, that's a shame. You could go with Guardian Hybrid. We'll see. We'll see what... Let's put a standard one on for now, and we'll see how things shape up. And if this ship will go well with the hybrid ones without heating up too much, then that's cool. Sensors. We have got 5As here, and they are... Oops. To go all the way around with the mouse to click that. Lightweight. Is that here? No, it has to be transferred. Okay, standard 5As then. Jeepers McFleepers. You reckon? Oh, you can get an A-rated SCO now. Well, hell, damn and blast it. So it was only C. So is this the only? Is that available on for all ships, or is the Python the only one that can handle A's and B's? Is there a D? There is. So SCO now is coming in all grades. Interesting. Interesting. And sizes 2 through... Oh, is that for every ship though, or is it just for this Python? It'd be a bit silly if they've done 2 to 7 just for the Python. It can't be. Yeah, the fact that only the Python handles it well. Let's see what Frontier do with that, because I'm not happy with the fact that the Python's the only ship that can deal with it, but yeah, that's just my opinion. Now let's see if we've got any shields. I think Frontier are going to have to work out something so that the other ships can also deal with it better. Can't believe I've got no stored bi-weave engineered. So here, let's just go with enough shield reinforcement that until the power can't take it anymore. Did I fit the wrong one on just there? Let's have a look a second. No, it's fine. We're good. I'm just doing a really quick build here. I'm not really focusing on anything specific. You can engineer them as well. Maybe our first trip should be to Felicity Farcia then. Because again, that was something I mentioned when these SCOs came out, that they should be all classes and possibly engineerable. If Frontier have gone that way, then cool. Why is that an E? I was looking for a 4D. Let me just look for a third time here, because I'm starting to question what I'm seeing. Yeah, see? Well, we're on the end of the power here. And I haven't fitted a fuel scoop to this. And it's probably an idea to have one. Because SCO. But I want to see how we know the Python's going to handle the movement of the ship better with the SCO, and we also know that it's going to handle the heat better, but fuel consumption, I don't know. So let's just go with a quick shield reinforcement here. Okay, we're just on the edge of the power there. And for this bottom one then, I'll fit a fuel scoop, but it won't be worth anything because it'll take about, oh, that's a lot of power. It might take about a month to fill it up. Okay. Wow, the kill warrant scanner takes 13%. That is crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Kill warrant scanner takes more power than the shields. We could engineer some efficiency into this. This is not bad, 2% though. Okay, so let's just, well, the cargo hatch, we'll put it on 2, and we'll just quickly set up these fire groups. I think the cannons is the wrong thing to put on, but it is what it is. It's the only thing I had that was engineered and available. Alright, let's see if we can get into liveries now. Oh, how much is it insured for? Okay, 3.6 million. It's fair. Can we get into the shop? Get served. Because Paradox Cyto Scramblers only come in Class 1. And they're very effective at getting shields down. Yeah, like I said, I'm just messing with the thing. Hey, Wim. Yes, but I can engineer my own ship, though. Is it Wim? William? William, sorry. Yeah, I can engineer this. Okay, so our jump range is 20 something, right? Yeah, ish. 19. Oh, hold on. We don't have to go anywhere. Well, confirmed. You can engineer the SCO. Okay, I'll do what I can from here without going to Felicity. It is, of course, increasing the power draw, but I don't think by too much. Fully engineer. Well, we need to get the experimental on it, of course. Yeah, yeah, everything costs more. I reckon there's going to be a backlash to that. And if there is a backlash, I think rightly so. Come on, you're using up my data mined wake exceptions. Got one chance to close the circle. Okay. Right, so we were at 19.8, whatever it was. 30. 30 with an SCO. Okay. That's pretty reasonable. Let's go. Yeah, the price of this Python on the Arc Store at 16.5, I didn't mind that too much at all, really. I'm kind of okay with it.
Landing restraints lifted. You are go for departure.
But if they've increased they have dramatically increased the price of liveries and all that kind of stuff. You know what's going to annoy me? That this frame around the cockpit, that I can just see it in the top left. It's not symmetrical. It's annoying my head. Here we go. I could have done some more engineering back there in Jameson, like the thrusters and stuff, but we're currently hitting 400 on boost. Right, let's try the SCO.
3, 2, 1, engage.
All right. Right, keep an eye on the fuel, keep an eye on the heat, and also the ability to steer. Here we go. Oh, it's stable as hell. Fuel's still going down though. Fuel is still crazy.
Warning, temperature critical.
Want to see where we get to. By the time we get to 100%, how much fuel do we have left?
Warning, taking heat damage.
There shouldn't be. Okay, how far away are we from Jameson Memorial? I wasn't even looking at the speed, to be fair. Huh? We're 188,000 light seconds from the nearest anything. 192,000 light seconds we covered there. Jesus. What speed did we get to? Did anyone notice the speed? 5,500. Wow. No wonder. Look how far away we are from everything. Someone's going to be doing the Hutton orbital run in this thing. Jesus. That we were going fast. really fast. Yeah. Christ. Yeah, that's a bit different. All right. I guess let's go and I don't know. We have to change the loadout, right? Before we go into combat, we have to do something with this. Yeah. So what we can do is let's jump to Nunets because it's just right there. And we'll jump back in. No, I didn't mean to do that. I get so used to doing that because I want to boost, like I'm in normal space, and I end up pressing it accidentally. But I've done that a lot in my Elite Dangerous life, and it's never been an issue until now because SCOs are used the same key. Interesting. I'm also wanting to go and have a look in hazardous resource extraction sites and see if there's any AI that have paid the ARCs and got the early access. Hutton orbital missions, you can get them Alpha Centauri, I think, which is where Hutton is. You'll get missions to go there. But yeah. Right, so let's just jump back into Shinny. Not with that one. So yeah, as I said, the first time, once I did the update on the client with this, and we launched it, it goes through the, you know, like when you install new graphics drivers and it goes through the generation, planet generation and all that kind of stuff. Well, on this one, the planet generation took a while, so have they done any further work on that? Because why did it need to reinitialize all of that? The shaders, I guess, right? Because that's what it's doing, right? It's doing all the shaders. That's going to happen. You are going to accidentally boost near a star. It's going to happen. I wonder what it's like if you boost heading towards a star and it has to emergency brake at 5,000 times the speed of light. Surely that has to be a ship destruction. That's got to kill your ship. I think it should. Yeah, if you're doing the speed we were doing just then, like 5,000 C, and you approaching a star, because yeah, and then it has to, you don't stop and you emergency brake it, or does it kick out by itself? I don't know. Yeah, but if it does have to do an emergency stop, you know, like it does when it runs out of fuel, it kind of does an emergency stop on those. When what they should do is realize it's running out of fuel and decelerate the ship and then pop itself out. But it doesn't, it just quits. Here we go. You have to be quite quick on that because yeah, it's quick. Didn't really bother the heat too much either. Well, it's going to be fun engineering this thing. And I like the fact that they've released engineerable all classes of SCO. I think that's great. And now every ship that we've got a 5C one on, we can swap it for a 5A. So yeah, we'll rearrange the outfitting on the hard points. Thing is, I don't know whether I only want 2 cyto scramblers or not. I want something that can take the shields down really quick and then don't know, maybe have 3 Saitos and 3 multi-cannons, 3 large multis. See if we could engineer them. I don't know if I've got enough materials to engineer 3. I can engineer 3 a little ways. I'd have to have a look in Odyssey Material Helper to find out if I've got the ability to engineer 3 of them. So I'll do that now. I'll get it launched. It's quite bassy. It's got some good bass sound to it.
Request approved. Cleared for landing on pad 08.
Okay, I've got a problem here because I've got Materials Helper with a screen in front of me saying there's an update. Improved detection of unknown modules. Probably not updated to the new SCOs yet. Okay. Yeah. Right, so we'll get it in combat and see how she goes.
To reduce your speed.
Hey, BB. Early to tell yet? A bit early to tell.
Power down. Greetings, Commander.
Whoops. Yeah, we do need to go into hot pitting. Now then, need to go to. What did I say I wanted? Multis. So multi-cannon. I could probably just take it off another ship for now, but we'll see. So grade 5 multi short range with so if I add 1 2 okay, that's not what I want. Bear with me, guys. 1 2 hard points. What range? Bang. Add all. Add all. Add all. Yeah, I can do 2. I can do 2 multi-cannons to grade 5. I don't have enough materials for 3. And one of the materials I'm short of is biotech conductors. So for now, we're going to have to just deal with doing 2 of them. But if I only do 2, they're going to be at this level rather than class 3s, which is not what I want. I wanted to do 3 multis and 3 Saitos. The only way around it is to remove them off. Let's see. I have to go into Coriolis now to see if I can remove them off the Mamba or something else. So bear with me, guys. The Mamba has 1 huge, 2 large, 2 small. So 2 large. Yeah, tricky one. Tricky one. I haven't really, Ramon, I haven't really got to the part where I'm feeling it out yet, the agility and stuff. I haven't really got to that bit yet. It's kind of, like I say, I've only just picked it up and quickly outfitted it. I haven't had time to judge a lot of it. I haven't put any shield boosters on here yet, and we're already over power. That's going to be fun. We'd have to put a Guardian power plant on this just to manage a couple of shield boosters. This is going to be very interesting to outfit. Right, power plant. Let's see what we can do here with power plant. And also if I use any materials for power plants that weapons are going to be used for as well. So if I want to fit multis and I'm using, say, biotechs, which I need for multis in the power plant, then I'm screwing myself over. So overcharge isn't probably the one I'd want to go, but let's just add a little bit of engineering. I don't want to go grade 5 because I don't want to use up materials that I don't need to. So I'm just going to do a half-assed one, and we'll get a full-blown Python going on another stream. Now this is just to help manage the power a little bit. Let's do one more here. Okay. Power distributor, we can... Is it weapon? It is. Okay. If I just do it up to grade 2 or something like that, grade 2 or 3, then these can still become disposable. Or I can increase them further if I'm sticking with them. But if I only upgrade to grade 2 or 3, I don't mind putting the bin in the bin afterwards because they're only using crappy materials, although this one does use selenium. Servers are a bit slow. Shields, always good to have one of those. Yeah, can't put any experimentals on, of course, because we do need the engineers for that. Oops, we didn't finish 2 yet, strangely. Hey, Commander XLA. Yeah, I could, but it's remembering which modules I borrowed for what. I could, but I don't know if the modules I want to borrow, it's hard points in particular I'm looking at, and it might be the case that they don't have the hard points on that I want. Do you know what I'm missing on this list badly is thrusters. How's my power? Yeah, we're good. Down to 80%, which should also help keep the heat down a little, right? Yeah, let's have a look. So we've got, on the Python 2 then, we have 4 large, 2 mediums. Hey? Oh, did I not have to buy one? Deploy pre-built? What? It's not pre-built. It's exactly the same as the one I just bought. Ah, so you do get the first one free. Okay, it's exactly the same loadout as the one I bought. Well, hell damn and blast. It's not pre-built in any more than the if I went to buy a Sidewinder now, it's as pre-built as this one is. You know, it's stock. So I don't know what they mean by that. What does he mean by that? Right, let's go through I should have looked here. So we've got the gold wing, which has large, too large, but we have a huge one here, which has got the engineering and everything on it that I need on a large. So we can borrow the two here from the Mamba. Let's have a look at the crate too. This one? Nope. Nope. They're not, it's not clicking. Interesting. But there's only three plasmas. Well, 2 plasma accelerators and 4 cyto scramblers. I actually need another ship that's got an engineered. Hold on. Have a look at the Ferdinands. That's the wrong one. We do have 4 mediums. It's not going to be working though, is it? We've got 4 large and 2 mediums. If I keep 2 medium cyto scramblers, well, they're not medium, but in the medium slots, I need 4 weapons to go into the large. So let's take a look all the way down here at my Anaconda. 1, 2, 3. Only 3 large, and they're plasmas. Ah, but okay, 3 large plasmas, 3 Bs, right? And then, is it this one? Yeah, we can take one off this. So we can take we can take 2 plasmas off here and 2 off off the Anaconda. Then we'd have 4 large plasmas and 2 cyto scramblers. It's something, isn't it? It's something. Okay. Let's see how it handles. Because I've got nothing in my, apart from a kill warrant scanner, I've got nothing in my utilities. And that we've got we've got 5 slots to fill up. And yeah, I don't know how we're going to do it. In terms of power. And power's going to run out. Alright, so I'm going to have to remember what I've done here. So we want to get 2 of these stored. So 2 plasmas off the crate and Anaconda. I have to write it down because I will definitely forget. And just thinking there, the fact that we've got plasma slugs on these means that when it runs out of ammo, it's going to use my fuel to build other ones. I kind of want to conserve my fuel when I've got an SCO. Yeah, so it's, yeah, anyway. This is gonna be fun. Legal issues. Well, my lawyer's handling that, so don't worry about it. Now we need class 3s, these two. Or these two, it doesn't matter which. I hope the extra 20% power that we've got available can cope. It should be. Right, so I've got two Python Mark IIs apparently. Can I sell this one though? I'll keep it there. I've already paid for the other one. Where is it? Majo, good afternoon. Yeah, there's quite some outfitting differences between the 1 and the 2, and the Python Mark 1 exceeds this in some areas. Alright, so this one we're going to store the cannon. This one we're going to store the cannon. And if I've got enough room, we're going to store 2 Cyto scramblers. And we're going to store the other one. Cool. Good. So, this move to here, which sits on top of the ship, kind of mid. Yeah, middle of the top. That's okay. That's not what I wanted. And now you move to here. And now we want to fit 4 plasma slugs onto this thing. So go to stored modules, plasma accelerators, and we need, oh, it looks like we've got more in here. Bloody hell. Efficient, focused, nothing. Efficient, focused. Alright, so what we're looking for is the modifications to stay put. So that one and that one. So the top 2, actually it's going to change when I put one on. So equip, stick it up at the top there. Plasma, efficient with slug, equip. It's just a rudimentary build, it's nothing special. Nothing that's been planned anyway. Target lock breaker, interesting. So it's the bottom 2 we need now, yeah? Yeah. I'm gonna double triple check just in case. Yeah. Alrighty. Now let's just see where we are on power. 84. Jeez, not bad. That means I go in here, shield boosters, we have some engineered already. So we have heavy with thermo, heavy with thermo. Okay, let's see if we can get those. What's this one? No, let's see if we can get these three in power wise. I'm surprised it's actually managing the power okay. These are 3 A rated. Can you go another one? Got a feeling you can. Try the resistance augmented, but that's only there. That's 5. It doesn't have anything else on it, but that's okay. Are you telling me we're going to be able to fill this up? Oh my god. These are only augmented up to grade. Oh, that one's a 5. There we go. Right, what do we have in terms of shields then? 1,300 on the shields, all 500, nothing major. Alright. Oh. Weight of the ship, please. Total mass 738. And only a 16-ton cargo. Fuel, sorry. In outfitting, what we could have maybe done was fitted an extra fuel tank. Maybe wouldn't really get any extra, would we? This fuel scoop's pointless. It exists in case of emergency, in case we run out and there's nowhere to go except the local store. Oh, on Horizons? Yeah, I don't know. Don't know if it is available on that. So we're going to change the... Oh, 2 of these are advanced plasmas. 2 of them are not. Okay. Is that going to make much of a difference? Meh. Right, so final power is 98. And we've got 5 shield boosters on it and yeah, all that stuff. Alright, let's go. Jump range now that we're kitted out. Wow, down to 28 now. It was 30 before, wasn't it?
Detachment complete. Maintain correct lane on exit.
I don't know how this is going to be in terms of heat. Hey, Sir D, how you doing? Ah. Right, so those cones, they don't, the engine cones, they don't actually open up then. Oh, they do open! They are, yes, they do open. I didn't see it. do indeed open up. Nice. Okay. Despite being 730 tons, she's... yeah, she seems pretty nippy.
Ready to engage. 3, 2.
So yeah, we dipped under the 30 light year range with the SCO, but it's okay. We can claw a little bit of that back if we go to Felicity and put on the mass manager. We might get a little bit of that back, but it won't be much. Right, this place has got res sights up the wazoo, so we'll just pick the nearest has. See how she manages with these strange weapons. 2 cyto scramblers, 4 plasma accelerators, 2 of which are advanced, 2 of which are not. So I'm going to try 2 pipster weapons. I might not gel with this. I might not gel with this setup, but it's just a quick one, just for, you know, for content, I guess. Chat there. Yeah, it's no point using SCO here, it's too close. Oh, what if we look round? Oh, lots of little lights on the floor there. Looks a bit more modern, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, dear Python. Let's see how you manage this loadout. Just based on stuff we could salvage from the store and other ships. That's all we've done. And then just some rudimentary engineering on some of the modules just to... yeah, just to keep it okay. 32% thermal at the moment, which is not too bad. Can I do it quick enough? Check that out. Well, FAS to start with then. Deadly FAS. Oh, wait a minute. It's not 2 seconds then. Looks like it is a bit quicker though. Right, say goodbye to your shields, buddy. Oops, hello.
Under attack. Target Thermal attack. Gaining heat. Scan detected.
Don't forget I've got no pips in engines. Losing more shields than I thought I would.
Target shields online. Under attack.
was a miss hit there. Yeah, this is taking a bit longer than I imagined. We could do with a load of multis on here. Better than the old ones. It depends how you mean. They're better in some ways and not better in other ways. You know, it's the usual frontier way. They just provide a, like, you know when you boost in normal space? Well, it's like that, but in Super Cruise. But you get worse, a lot worse fuel consumption. It drinks fuel like crazy. It heats up your ship. And yeah. Oh, better across the board, yeah. Well, yeah, they've all grade. Well, first, all classes are out now. All classes, all grades, and engineerable. So from that respect, yes. Right, even though we've only got 51 shields, let's just have 4 pips in engines to maintain full agility here. See how we manage against a little asp. Not a great loadout, this, to be fair, because all my weapons are fixed. Ramming him seems to just, well, ramming any ship seems to just help. The Saitos don't really do anything on the hull. That's pretty pointless using them on the hull. And now I have to wait for my shields to come back. What would be interesting, because it's a little bit bitchy on the standard Python, oh, 2%, too late. I was wanting to pick something up with this ship. Okay, let's just do salvaged alloys, because I want to see how good it is at picking up, because the Python 1, it's not the most ideal ship for picking up, but maybe this is better. That's fine. I've got the A-rated SCO on this, Chris. Got it already. And it's engineered.
Target cargo dropped.
Let's get rid of his shields.
Target shields.
There you go.
Target cargo dropped.
Wow. I'd like to see that in slow motion.
Scan detected.
It's effective. It's just not the ideal build.
Target destroyed.
Well, there goes our first Anaconda in the Python 2. I think we'll try just default pips. Whoops. They don't mind coming straight at you, these ships. See? It's the jousting game they like to play. I mean, where are you going? Well, he's managing to hit my shields from like every single angle you can think of.
Under attack. Target shields offline.
So despite all the shield boosting and that we have on this, the shield boosters, we've got the Guardian shield thing, it's not withstanding very well. Not at all.
Scan detected. Target shields online.
Gimbaled weapons we need on this.
Target shields
Right, he's got 5% and I've got
under attack.
no shields left. See, I could have avoided that. One good hit back when he was back there, one good hit would have killed him. But I didn't get that good hit until he was... In fact, I didn't get that good hit at all. And then he crashed me, and my hull is gone. So we are screwed here. Yeah, it needs some proper engineering. The shields on this are just no good. Even though we've, you know, we've done a lot of embellishing on the shields. There's a lot of boosting being done on this ship, and it's not enough. But also, if I had gimbaled weapons, I'd be able to kill these ships faster, and then I wouldn't take so much damage. How have I got to 40% hull though? I'm not taking any module damage.
Target cargo dropped.
Come on, go forwards, thrusters. Jesus Christ. If you've got them going in reverse and you press forwards, they won't go forwards. They'll just go to 0. And they won't go up unless you press it again. Oh, it's annoying. I just want it to sweep from like minus 100 all the way through to plus 100, you know what I mean? Rather than up to 0 and then stay there. Doesn't do me any good. Yeah, all these federal ships, the gunship, the dropship, the federal assault ship, they're all exactly the same in how they've been programmed to joust. They all do exactly the same movements. And all the clippers move the same way, in that they'll face you direct and just stay there. They're all like blatantly scripted. What I mean by blatantly, I mean it's so obvious that, see, it's so obvious that it's scripted.
Target destroyed.
There's no way for you to say, oh, well, you can't really tell. It looks pretty natural. So here we go. That's not going to happen, is it? I'm not doing another federal assault ship because it's another jousting session, and I don't have the shields for it. Mind you, it is elite. I'm going to need all my shields for it, though.
Scan detected.
719,000, that's all we get from him. Don't have the shields yet. So one of my enemies must have had a weapon that was able to get straight through to my hull beyond the shields for us to lose 60% of it. Oh, he's got himself busy already. It's not the same. If he's going to start shield cell banking. No, not now. See, by the time I pitch up to match him, to see him, he's already passed me again. So you have to spend your time in reverse. That was him with the plasmas, not me. So bizarre, the movement's so bizarre. And again, you know what it's like if you have any speed in reverse, they won't come close to you. They won't chase you if you're in reverse. It's so weird. I have to go default pips. I've got no choice. I need thrusters. Are these weapons too far apart that they're not converging? It seems the Saitos are not... it's too far apart. We need gimbaled or something. And you can't get them. Not for these. I still forgot. I've got so many things on my mind. I forgot to get my Virpil software to create sensitivity curves for my joystick. Because it's bothering me here that I can't make small movements. Oh. You're just best staying still and let them joust you. See? They've all got this. Have you noticed how every federal ship we've been on, they've all got the same, I think, pulse lasers or burst lasers, always the same weapon. Although I think this is the first one we've had with plasmas. I'm just firing the friggin' things because yes. See, I can't line up the reticle. He's already about to go past me. So I'm just gonna go in reverse. And look where he is. See, I can't get close. See, he's just...
Target shields online.
Oh, Frontier, Jesus Christ, man. You need gimbaled weapons for these ships, man. They're such a pain.
Target shield offline. Warning. Temperature critical. Under attack.
I was quite happy to ram the crap out of him there. You want to joust? Cool. Me too.
Target shields online.
Just to put some distance, man.
Target shields offline.
Let's fly forwards for longer. For some reason my Cyto scramblers were not firing even though I had him pressed. Weird. Yeah, these plasmas are using my fuel up. So this is gonna have to be the last kill.
High integrity critical. Eject.
I think he got killed too though. I think we both died there. First Python destruction. Now, where are you going to put me? Beagle Point? Mendeleev Hangar. I believe that's here in this same system. And of course, for some reason you lose the money. Don't know why. I mean, it should be there still in the bank. Some tweaks need to be made to this game. You shouldn't have to lose your money, man. You know, losing your ship's enough. Yeah, well, how is it, you guys are all asking? Well, I don't know. I have to use it a bit more. I mean, internals, it's got more utilities and it's got more hard points than the standard Python. One more hard point. And I think the Python has got, what's, 4? I think the Python's got 4 utility slots, whatever they're called. And the Python 2 has got 6. But then you have the power plant, which is 1 class lower. You have the power distributor, which is 1 class lower on this. And the sensors, which is 1 class lower. The optional internals are pretty crap compared to the Mark 1, to be fair. Mark 1 has got way more and a lot higher class ones than this has. So I find that strange, considering that it's been touted as a combat ship. Really, because I'll bet you I could fully engineer a Python 1 and 2, and I don't know, I just feel I could get more out of the original Python. I don't know yet until I build one up in DD shipyard. So if we build a really combat focused Python and a combat focused Python 2 and see what the numbers are like, you know, kind of similar-ish layouts, but compromises need to be made on each ship because of the limitations in slots and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting. I'll have to get Kathina on it. Go to AD Shipyard and just get a Python 2 and a Python, build them both up as ultimate combat ships, and see which has got A, the most damage potential, and B, the most shields that can hold out for longer, and stuff like that. In terms of the SCO, though, it does really well with this. It builds up a lot of speed, and it's stable. The ship's nice and stable with it, which is cool. I don't know if there's any... Oops. Go system map, actually. So we are there, and this is... Yeah, that's nothing. Yeah, everything's kind of close by here, really. Yeah, Sergiush. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the engineering on this that I did and the weapons is just salvaged from other ships. It's not like I've sat and worked on one. We've not had anywhere near the time to do that yet. But, yeah. It's okay. It's kind of... It's more Crate, isn't it, than Python in terms of internals. Isn't it? I mean, because the Crate is comparable to the Python one, but it has less internals than the Python does as well. Let's see how it compares with this one. I'm just going to bring up the ships here. So yeah, Crate Mark II. Crate Mark II is far optional internals on the Crate Mark II is far superior to this. In fact, it's very similar to the Python, only I think it's got one or two. I can tell you actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, the Crate Mark II's got one less slot, which I think is a 6. Let me just check. Yeah, Python has 3 class 6 optionals, and the Crate has only 2 class 6s, but the rest are all the same. 5, 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 1. This one is way worse. We have 1 6, and then it's not 3 6s, only 1. There's no 5s, where the Python 1 has got 2 5s. This has got 1 4, 1 3. Original Python has 2 3s, and then the 2 and the 1, and yeah, the rest is the same. But considering that we've got, say, all of these, I mean, our shields weren't holding up that well, but we could probably make this more efficient. But considering we have all these shield boosters on, the kill warrant scanner, which takes up a lot of power, and then we've got internals, we've got Guardian shield reinforcements as well, which don't draw that much, but we've got those on. We've got the bi-weave shield engineered up without experimental on it. None of these have got the experimentals on. Despite all of that and these weapons, which don't look like they build up a lot of power either. They don't use a lot of power. Power draw is minimal on these. So despite all of that, we've got 98%, I think it is. Yeah, you might be able to get that down a bit more with some correct engineering. And thrusters, we have not even engineered those because I don't have a pinned blueprint, which is ridiculous. I'll have to go and get those done. Tell you what I would like to do before anything else. See how many jumps it is. Okay, let's... yeah. Yeah, we can't make it. Yummo sugar. I know we have a fuel scoop on board, but it's not very good. I wanted to go put the mass manager on. Okay, tell you what. This is going to be pain. We're going to take some pain for this, but let's see. We can maybe do those 3 jumps and then switch to economy. But, out of curiosity, if I choose economical to Desiat, 24. I think we can do the okay, I'm going to try it. If I can't, then we just have another insurance claim. No problem. Now here on the fuel star, oh, there is a population, so we could refuel here if we need to. Okay, let's do it. You thought it was sluggish? No, it was sluggish because when I was maneuvering, I wanted 4 pips into shields and 2 into weapons, so I didn't have any pips in the engines. That's why it was sluggish. With 4 pips in engines, she's pretty good. Right, so we better not use any SCO because we need fuel. So if we get Mass Manager on, at least we'll have a fully blown engineered SCO 5A, which is cool to have anyway. Whether we keep it on this ship or not, it's cool to have it. Have one in storage.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, yeah, fuel scooping. And of course, this next star, I'm not going to get a chance to do that because it's a T-Towery. Of course. Hey, Pig Fat Nick, how you doing? You caught my live stream, yay! Well, don't forget to click on the like, guys, if you would like to, and help my algorithms and stuff. Give YouTube some homework. Yeah, we're not going to have a lot of fuel after this jump, are we? Now, this is a scoopable star, so we could sit here while we plot an economical route or decide whether to drop in for fuel.
4, 3, 2.
No idea, Lewis. If I had to put money on, I would say no, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. I don't own a console, so I couldn't say. But considering Frontier's support with consoles, yeah,
Fuel scooping.
take a guess. Okay, so if we go here, this dotted line may fill in momentarily,
Warning, temperature critical.
but if we go like that, it's a shame.
Warning, taking heat damage.
So let's do this properly. We go here, choose economical, clear the route and report it with the fuel that we have. We do 8 jumps economical, we can still make it. However, we can also land here. Now then, it's not far away, so we'll just drop in and get some fuel. Do you know they should make it on console though, because how can you have it's okay, like if they're doing Odyssey not on console, but that's a bad sentence, I know, but my brain doesn't work very well. Yeah, they're not doing Odyssey on console, but when it comes to a ship in a game, I think every ship should be made available everywhere. It might be, I tell you what though, it might be on console in August when it comes out proper. They can't miss console out. Surely, that would be really shitty if they did that.
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad.
But it's early, they call it early access, but it's because they couldn't spell money grab. But yeah, it'll come out in August. Properly, once they've got enough money raked in for the novelty of this, having it now, and then it might be available on console then. Yes, but this is not game development, is it though? This is kind of just providing a ship that's in the game. Don't we have cross-platform gaming already?
Attention, Commander. Landing gear not deployed.
I can't remember, guys. Honestly, my brain neurons don't work. Can console players play with PC players on Elite? Is it cross-compatible? Or, I don't know. Ah, no cross-play. Okay. Because if there was cross-play, they would have to bring the Python 2 to the consoles. They'd have to. They can't leave them out, man. That would be just shitty. I was going to say another word that was worse, but I stopped myself. Yeah, no, they can't do that. But if they have stopped. But I mean, if they're not developing Odyssey and stuff like that on the consoles, that's a decision they made. But the Python isn't Odyssey specific. You know? I could choose to play just in Horizons and have this ship. Yeah. Well, I guess you got your answer then. The thing is though, if you think about it, this is the first time since that announcement, it's the first time they've introduced like a new ship, a brand new ship
Clamps retracted. Depart when ready, Commander.
into the game, so it might be treated differently. I have to zoom out so far because of this stupid thing taking up all the room. I might see if we can get to Palin as well, get these thrusters done. There's a chunk of fuel getting used here, eh? We do need an extra fuel tank, I think, as well. Remove one of the shield reinforcements and just put a decent sized fuel tank in it. Ooh, question, yeah. Fuel tank. Yeah, see, that's another difference. The fuel tank on the Python is 32 tons. On the Python 2, it's 16 tons. So it's got half the fuel. Awesome, eh? I'm guessing that Coriolis isn't maintained anymore, because as far as I know it hasn't been updated for a long time. The SCO is not there, the Python Mark II is not there obviously, but I think Coriolis is a dead in the water now, isn't it? ED Shipyard is the way to go. Can you transfer all your builds from Coriolis to ED Shipyard? Will it take it? I don't know. That might be interesting. Right, let's go see Felicity. See what she's prepared to do to us. I mean, for us. Oh, we probably went past, did we? No. I stop it when it's 007 and we still end up 30 seconds out. Yeah, this thing is really fast with the SCO though, really quick. I think it outspeeds anything I've seen so far, or any numbers I've heard from people. Where they oh, I got it up to 4000 C, and then we just got 5,500 from this thing before we overheated. If we had a heatsink, because I haven't got any, if we had a heatsink, yeah, see, I could take a shield booster out and put a heatsink in as well, just in case we need to do longer overcharges. Of course. Quick way to get around the other side. It just saves the weight. Why not? Right, we want to just be at a little bit of an angle here.
Orbital flight engaged.
I'd be interested to see this thing on the ground with the lights on and everything. See what it looks like at night with the headlights.
LAC Romeo Uniform
After this, guys, we'll go to Palin and see if we can get some dirty drag drives and get this thing going a bit quicker. See what its speed is. If we can fully engineer it, cool. That means we'll get to see how fast it can go.
Warning, landing gear not deployed. Touchdown complete. Engaging ship restraint.
Oh, she's got some lights on the wings there. Okay, so let's... Yeah. Oh, it lights up nice, doesn't it? Those lights under the wings and everything. Hey, Night Owl, would it make a good rescue taxi? Yeah, possibly. Yeah. I don't know what it's like for cabin size. I mean, the internals are not as good as the original Python. I'd probably use a Python Mark 1 for that, but yeah, you can use it for anything, but it's a question of how efficient is it going to be? How good is it going to be? And yeah, that's kind of the thing, isn't it? Oh, she does engines to grade 3. Right, the FUSDA. We need to do the FUSDA. We've already got this, but we need this. Thank you, Felicity. That's all I needed. Is it? Do you know what? When I was looking through my pinned blueprints, I have to admit I was looking for thrusters, not engines. I didn't miss it, did I? Yeah, that's just like me. Okay, so we're fat on fuel, so our finished jump range then with the SCO is 29, is that 29.6? I think. Yeah, 29.6. We just didn't make 30, but if we lose some, if we do some more lightweight engineering, maybe on the sensors, oh, that's a thing. You can do sensors. Can we make up that 0.4? Can we? Is it doable? Let's go to grade 3. Go on, give me another one. I don't know if that'll be enough. 0.4. Oh god, 30.01. We have a 30 light year jump range with a supercharge overcruise, whatever the hell it is. Yeah, that thing. Supercharge overcruise. I did pay for the ARCs. Iron RAS. I did. Came out me wallet. Yeah, it did. It did. I had to. I had to for content. Star Warrior, yes. Greetings, huh? Spoiler alert, Christopher. Oh, I'll tell you what, let's go this way. Is it worth it? For me, it is, because I'm content creator, so I have to have it. But yeah, it's alright, it's decent. There's worse ships, there's better ships. The question is the Python Mark 1 one of the better ships? Let's have a look here. Dirty drive. Oh, I do have it. Do I? Yeah, it is pinned. Meh. Alright, where's the fuel start and is it populated? Yeah, it is. So CD35 will jump in, grab some fuel, and get all the way to him. Because we don't have an engineer's thing here. Oh, you don't happen to have... Oh, you don't. Got a fine I need to pay, but I think I can only do it with interstellar factors. Okay, we have a 30 light year jump range now. Nice. At least for now. I'll bet you when we put these drags on, we're going to lose it. We're going to lose that 30.
Ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
So we're boosting now at what, 400, 399? Don't do that to me. Give me 4, give me 4. Damn it, we lost some speed. Never mind.
Disengaging automated flight control routine.
Yeah, I think what's worse, Iron Arrow, is not the price of the ship on the Arc store. That's fine. Although the pre-built ships are quite expensive because because it's so many arcs, it kind of forces you to pay cash really, unless even if you've stored up a load, you can't get them all, can you? So they've hiked the price of everything in the Frontier store. Chip kits, liveries, you name it. The price has gone up, 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 up. And yeah, that's a problem. Elliot's vlog. Hi, Elliot. Yeah, but the 3 months is the money grabbing period, isn't it? It's like you keep paying us for 3 months. It gives all the players 3 months to, you know, to add money into Frontier's bank account, and then it'll come out as normal. Yeah, it's not like you can't imagine Arthur on a live stream, can you? Going, oh, by the way, yeah, all the prices in the Frontier store are going to be doubled or tripled. Nah. How about leave the prices alone? Maybe, you know, bring out some decent merch. Bring out some decent freaking t-shirts and bring the beanie hats back and yeah. Go get commissioned by Airfix to make some Elite Dangerous ships in Airfix. Oh, inflation. Yeah, you're not kidding. This isn't inflation though, is it? It's we need money. Do you mind paying this price now? Yeah, I don't mind paying for some stuff, you know, paying Frontier for stuff with cash. I don't mind that. We already do it kind of with ship kits. If I want a ship kit or a suit or something right now and I haven't got the arcs for it, I don't mind going to buy it and adding it into Frontier's account. It's fine, you know. I don't mind giving a bit back. I mean, when I consider that I've paid, I mean, I was an early backer of the game, so I paid like Elite cost me like 100 quid when I bought it. But even at £100, if you look at the amount of hours I've got, I think it works out at like, I don't know, I did work it out recently how much it cost me to play per hour, and it's nothing. So I've got my money's worth from it, is what I'm saying. And so you know, and if Frontier need a bit of a cash injection in order to, as long as it's going to go to the right places, like it's not going to go to get, you know, a sandwich machine in the reception area, but it's actually going to go and to help to improve the game and stuff. Cool, no problem. But to make it so blatant by just increasing every price dramatically in the Arc store, I don't think I agree with that. I think it makes them look bad. And you know how sensitive, let's say, for want of a better word, people can be when it comes to dissing on Frontier or finding reasons to diss on Frontier. And Frontier just saying, here, have some more ammo. Have some more ammo. You know? But yeah. What I don't want is like for everybody to be paying over the odds in the ARC store for stuff, and then in 6 months' time, Frontier have revamped their offices. You know, or move to better offices because now they can. I don't know. Pump it back into the game somehow. Then yeah, cool. I don't have any issue. And I think pre-engineered chips, or pre-built chips, sorry, on the store, I'm kind of okay with it as long as it's reasonably priced. You know. And here's the thing, though. There's a double-edged sword with it, right? For me, because it's like part of me doesn't want them to have pre-engineered chips in the store, right? Because we have to grind and grind if we want those things. And for someone to just come along with money when maybe other people can't afford to, and cut out that grind, which is, as we know how much of an essential part of the game that is. I think that's a bit unfair, right? That you can get out of the grind by paying. But on the flip side of that argument, if I'm going to pay cash for a ship, I want it engineered. Do you know what I mean? So there's kind of, yeah, but the engineering on it, how is my arcs 0? It's 5,000, excuse me. Yeah, the engineering, if they're going to pre-engineer a ship, it has to be with the right one, because what if they say, oh, it's pre-engineered, it's a combat ship, and then you look at the engineering on the thrusters, and it's clean drives with something else, and you think, no, we want dirty drag drives, you know, and then it's kind of pointless. So maybe they should do something where, like when you're ordering a car and you can spec it individually, where you can say, okay, you've got four things you can engineer, and then you pick on the website with a drop-down box how you want it engineered, and it adjusts the price as you go. So the more engineering you put on it, it's like building it in Coriolis. They have that on the Frontier store, and you build your ship, you pre-build it. The more A-rated you put on, the more arcs it is. The more engineering you put on, the more arcs it is, right? And then you build your ship and you say, this is how I want it. Fully A-rated, spec this way engineered. And it's going to cost you, boom, 40,000 arcs or 50,000 arcs for that custom build. Pay. Done. They could do it that way. And then if you say, well, I only want this engineered and that engineered, because those materials are a pain in the arse to get, pharmaceutical isolators and stuff like that. So I'll have those engineered. Don't bother engineering the thrusters. I've already got the materials for those. And you can custom build your ship on the Frontier store, and the price is adjusted as you go, as you build. So it's Coriolis, only it has pricing. Yeah, it is pay to win. Well, it's not. Yeah, it is. It is, but you're paying. So that's the privilege. You're paying for it. It's costing you money to win. But how many games do we know that do that? Or maybe they can limit the amount of engineering. So if it's like a Python or an Anaconda, if it's a Python, maybe you're allowed to engineer only 4 modules. If it's a Python, maybe you're allowed to engineer 5 or maybe 6. The Strike ship kit, oh yeah, that's the other one. That's a Python Mark II with a ship kit and a red livery on it. It's pay to avoid grind, yeah, it is. I mean, here's the thing though. It's different for different people, right? If you're a veteran, you know it's pointless me buying a pre-built ship if there's no engineering on it, because all it is going to be, oh, it's got A-rated this and A-rated that and A-rated the other. I've got 11.7 billion credits. I can A-rate what the hell I want. So it's pointless for me buying that. The only reason that I'd want to buy a pre-built ship is if it's engineered, and engineered to my liking, not to somebody else's. And the only way you can get around that is to have the player being able to customize the engineering for themselves. And if Frontier want to limit how many customizations they're allowed, then fine. But if you want a fully blown engineered Anaconda, it's going to have to cost you. And I think if you're prepared to pay the money to get it, then maybe you should be allowed a little bit of pay to win. Maybe you should be allowed that. And also, novice players, if they get a giant Anaconda which is fully engineered, they probably wouldn't have a clue how to fly the frickin' thing. You think it would be a game killer? In what way though? It's not like everybody's not going to be flooding the store with money to buy engineered ships. And if you meet somebody in like if you're in solo, like I am all the time, it makes no frickin' difference what everybody else is doing. If a million people go and buy engineered ships off the store, it doesn't affect me at all. It's only going to affect you in like a private group or in open play. But if they come at you with a powerful ship, how do you tell that it's bought or that they built it? You can only win if you're a decent pilot as well. If you're in PvP, your skills play a lot more role, I think, than how good the ship is, right? I don't know. I'm just putting ideas out there. If Frontier are so desperate for the money, that's all I'm saying, So yeah, I don't know. See, for a newbie, if they want to go out and spend arcs on Frontier have started with, I was going to say small ships, but they've got a Chieftain in there, haven't they, and an Adder, which they're calling a jump start. Right, so they're making it sound like it's just let's have a little leg up with these ships. But is that Frontier just dipping their toe in the water to see what they can get away with before they start introducing ships with maybe 2 or 3 engineered modules or 4 engineered modules? Are they trying to see how far they can go with it?
Way is clear. Federal flight control signing off.
But if you're a novice and in the store is an A-rated Python for, I don't know, 15,000, right? Then, actually more it would be after, wouldn't it be? About 20, let's say 20,000 arcs, A-rated Python. And they pay by cash because they don't have it in the game, the arcs. And then to them, an A-rated Python is like, wow, this is amazing. But to me, it's nothing, because I can make an A-rated Python in 10 minutes in Shinrata Desra. I can make one in 10 minutes. You don't have to grind for the modules, but you need to make the credits for them, and that's doing missions. But yeah, obviously you don't want to go too far with it, because you don't want to just say, oh, everything's buyable, so you don't have to do any missions and you don't have to grind. You don't want that either. So there needs to be, it's a balancing act, and also it's a path Frontier are going down, which is They have to be frickin' careful with it, I think.
3, 2,
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, what about, there's a way to stop it being pay to win in one fell swoop. I mean, it depends how you class a win, right? I mean, you could say, okay, you can buy this pre-engineered ship, but you can only use it in solo. You can't use it in a PvP environment because it's unfair on other players. You might be able to say that, and because if they're taking out, okay, then they can take out NPCs better because they've got a better ship than they previously had or whatever. It's the whole conversation, the whole thing about it is a frickin' minefield. And for every positive you can come up with, there's a negative. It's crazy. Right now, though, in terms of the ships that they've done, there's some minor engineering on a couple of them. The mining lasers. Who cares about those? That's not a big issue. They've engineered some mining lasers, so they've been careful. But I think it is Frontier just dipping their toe in the water to see how things go before they maybe introduce more ships with more engineering or something. And then where does it stop? Do we want it to stop? Should it stop? I don't know. I am kind of against the engineering though. But I can see it's to cut down the grind, which we all want that. But then what Frontier are also saying is that they're going to be making changes to engineering and maybe the demands on that. It could be that the amount of materials you need to get, to engineer all the way up to G5 might be less. Or it might be that those stay the same, but when you pick up materials in a signal source or wherever, instead of getting 3 to a pack, now you're getting 5 to a pack. Or maybe it's mixed. Maybe I jump in to a high grade and I see 3 pharmaceutical isolators and I think, ooh, I got 9. But no, maybe I pick up one and I get 3. I pick up another one, I get 5, and I pick up another one and I get 3 again. I don't know. But if they're going to make the grind better, then maybe they don't need to add engineering onto pre-built ships. But right now I see pre-built ships as only useful for newer players. I think for veterans, I don't think they've got billions in their account, and A-rating a ship is nothing for them. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But to give new players a jump start, if it helps introduce players and keep them in the game, cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. Why not? If it works, if it gives them a little leg up and keeps them in the game, and it attracts more players to the game, well, that's more incentive for Frontier to pursue with Elite Dangerous and keep making stuff for it, good content. I don't know. Ask me next week and I'll probably change my mind. Yeah, you could cut down the grind easily, couldn't you? Would just give us 5 instead of 3. But maybe not 5 all the time. Maybe sometimes you do only pick up 3 and maybe you get 4. Maybe you get 5. Or maybe you get lucky and there's 7 in a pack. Who knows? It could vary. Who knows? And the same at Dab's Hope as well. You go around Dab's Hope hoovering up all the stuff. It doesn't need necessarily to be 3 in a pack all the time. Maybe make it, sometimes it's 5 or sometimes it's 7 or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. The ships come with a ship kit, which normally you have to buy with ARCs. And it comes with a skin, which you normally have to buy with ARCs. But I still think that the price of the Diamondback and the Type 6 at 25,000 ARCs, I don't know. That's a bit of a stretch for me. Seeing as how the Python is 16,005. But how much ARX is the ship kit on its own? And how much ARX is the livery on its own? Is it a bargain to get the whole thing in one pack? Oh, is it still happening, old Pixel? Yeah. Yeah, the story's pretty messed up, actually. We are on a very bad angle here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know. And if you're watching this not live, leave a comment and let me know what you think. I'm just riffing ideas at the moment straight off the top of my head. It's not something I've sat down and spent any time thinking about. I'm literally just riffing off the top of my head here. It's got a good profile, hasn't it, this thing? You know, it looks like a shortened SR-71 from this angle.
0. Automated flight control protocol
The Blackbird.
initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing. Docking permission authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 1, 2.
3, 4. Yeah, it's a thing. I think the thing that's the most shocking right now is the price increase in the ARC store for everything. I think that's going to take a lot of people by surprise, because I don't know how they can justify doing it by that much. If the numbers I've been hearing, you know, this was the price then, this is the price now, that I've been hearing, if those are true, wow, that's a massive increase in prices. So let's go into, I bet you we've got this thing pinned already. I would not be surprised. Ah, you swine, I must have missed it. Unpinned blueprint. Yeah, because in the blueprint list, all my pinned stuff, it would have said engines. And here's me sitting there looking for the word thrusters, and that's why I didn't see it. But it doesn't matter, because coming here is better anyway, because if I can stick the drag drives on, which is I couldn't do if I just used a pinned one. So let's get the experimental drags on, and let's see how far we can take these thrusters. See if we can go all the way to G5 and complete. Let's see. We're very friendly with Mr. Palin, so he should be giving us some nice rolls. Straight into 4. Yep, we're good there, look. Question is, do we have the materials for grade 5? Dun dun dun. Nope. Not all the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back here and I'm going to finish this. I've got many more here. Okay. And I think that might make my first roll a little bit more dramatic. I'm going to use up all my isolators, aren't I? No, I'm not. I can't. I physically can't use up all my isolators. It's only 1% off though. I don't mind using up my cadmium. That's it. That's as far as we can go. I need cadmium and pharmaceuticals. Yeah, traded. Pfft, I don't think so, pal. Have you seen the exchange rates lately? No, go back in here a sec. So, first question is, yes, we did keep our light year range 30.1. Okay, so now we're boosting at 563 with a top speed of 418. Cool. However, power. We're back to having to manage it now. That's really increased the amount of... Yeah, this was 13%, now it's only using 10%. We could fix this by putting in a Guardian power plant, but then we get a little bit of a hotter ship. And a hotter ship is not what you need when you have an SCO on board. What we can do with this power plant is change the engineering on it, go to grade 5 efficient, make it more efficient, because it's using more because we're overcharging. It's using more power capacity, I think, so there's probably a way around that. I think we can change what we have just to make it work, but right now we're just a little bit over, but it's okay. And my arcs have come back, 5001. Right. I actually don't know what else to do with this Python now. I mean, it needs some better engineering on it to make it a bit more efficient, and also the hard points need to be completely changed out and something else put in. So I'm going to take it home. Don't forget to smash the like, guys. Get me 50. Can I get 50?
Ship release. Departure authorized.
Actually, I thought they'd maybe improved the ground here, but it doesn't look anything special. No, it's okay. It's just because we're moving, I guess.
Automated flight control protocol now offline. Thank you, Commander.
The downside? What, on this? Iron Arrow? You mean the downside on the Python 2? Were you referring to me? Yeah, internals. Some of the internals are smaller than the, smaller class. In some of the core, 3 core internals are smaller classes than the Python Mark 1. Distributor, power plant, and sensors, I think it was. And then also, it's got a lot less optional internals, and they are a lot smaller class compared to the Python. But it does have more. It's got one extra hard point, one extra large hard point, and it's got 2 extra utility slots. Cheers, Mr. Birdman. You're the Birdman. Yeah, so there she is. She's maneuvering. What about, what do you call it? A thrusting, pitch clutch thrust, whatever you call it. One of those. Yeah, you do in the house reses. That's the Vulture's particularly good at that. What did they used to call it? Pitch boost or something? Something like that. If you have those pesky FDLs jumping behind you, you press the boost and then start pitching, and it'll just turn you around on a dime like that, and then boom, and then bang 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 bang. Ooh. No, we've got everything. We've got stuff thingied. Oh crap. No. No. Don't do this to me. Where's the priorities gone? Oh my god. Right. That was lucky. Wow. Oh, look. No, I better not. That's no moon. Right, so what we're going to do, if the pre-built ship is destroyed, and you'll be able to redeploy it at no cost for any additional modules. And also they say that you cannot transfer any modules of a pre-built ship to another ship. So that is a restriction if you buy one off the store. Isn't that weird? If you have it free inside the game, you can do what the hell you like. If you pay money, you're restricted. Ain't that weird? Weird. Yeah, the Mark II runs the SCO better for sure. In fact, talking about that, let's just check something out here. So we want to pitch this up 90. Kill the throttle, go outside, turn around, engage SCO. Wow! Bye-bye. How far away is that planet now, by the way? 1,700, it's not bad. It's meant to be a combat ship. It's meant to be a combat ship, yes, it is. It's great. You know, when you do that takeoff and you have to go through all that orbital cruise section when you're going up out the planet, well, just frig it. You just press the boost on this thing and woof, you're gone, you're out. But yeah, if you want to check out the speed this thing can do, well, yeah, this is the problem though. Actually, I don't want to do too much because I need fuel to get to Shinny. And this, look at how much fuel. It's only got as opposed to the Python Mark 1, which has a 32-ton fuel tank, this only got 16 tons. Let's see what we do here. With the megajoules, I don't know, INR, I don't know what it is. Max, I haven't looked. Things seem to be managing okay. I mean, this we can get rid of this 2% that's over by just putting on I think the power plant engineering, if we make it thermal efficient or something, maybe we can, it doesn't consume as much overall megajoules to run it, and we might get away with it that way. Right, so this is the fuel required for Shinny, as you can see. Right, so keep an eye on the speed, the fuel, and the percentage heat. As you can see, it's pretty damn stable. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000,
Warning.
4,000, 5,000. I'm going for it.
Warning.
It's slowed down. 5.5. There you go. That's it. 5,500 is the limit. 5.5 is the limit. Now, we did a boost just like that when we came out of Jameson Memorial, and when we'd finished, Jameson Memorial was 192,000 light seconds away, wasn't it? Yeah. Or was it 92,000? Good question. It was a long way. It was either 192 or 92, I can't remember. But there's a big difference in those two numbers, I know. Maybe somebody on the stream will remember. I don't exactly remember which one it was. But we were a frickin' chunk. It might actually have been 183,000 or something. 192,000, yeah. I mean, we did. It cleared a lot of distance in that time, just because of the speed we were going. 192, yeah. It was frickin' crazy. What they need though is when we can't engage now because it's cooldown, they need to put that little blue circle like it does for the standard FSD when it's cooling. They need to add that to the SCO as well. Frontier, pay attention. We need to see the cooldown so we know when it's done and we can engage again. I don't know how they omitted to do that, because that for me would have been like, you know, just the usual thing to do. Because when the FSD cools down, whether it's a Super Cruise cooldown or a Hyper Jump cooldown or whatever, which takes a bit longer than, you know, when you, or if you do an emergency stop, it takes longer. If you don't win in a interdiction, it takes longer to cool off the FSD than if you submit. But that circle that determines that should be on the SCO as well, and it isn't there. So let's get that added, Frontier, please. I mean, until I get this properly engineered, I can't really say. I mean, I haven't been impressed with the shields, even though we've got them, you know, severely boosted.
Access authorized.
But
To land at docking bay 22.
I've got a feeling I know somebody who can engineer the crap out of this better than I can. And once we've got a proper engineered one, then we'll be able to judge how this ship really performs. But right now, she's not too bad.
Caution. Deploy landing gear.
I think there's more. I don't know yet. Initial impressions are that there are more downsides to the Python 2 compared to the Python 1 than there are upsides. There are a few upsides, especially if you're using SCO. If you're not fussed about that, then I think the Python 1 is the best bet at the moment, just because the internals are so much better in terms of the optionals, and the core are better, but the utilities and the hard points are better on this. So it's six of one and half a dozen of the other, as they say, and that's how it is. I like this thing. I mean, I don't even know if I can get in the store yet to check out other liveries. I like that different colouring there, and that subtle different grey shade, the striping. It's a striking looking ship. I like the fact that you see these little winglets on the front there, the way that they just curve. It's not like angular, it's very curved. The front looks like a spoon, but let's forget that. So does Voyager. Star Trek Voyager. That ship looks like a spoon, so hey, not the only one. Makes you stir crazy. And I like this middle bit in here. That's kind of cool. Very nice. I don't know, I want to check out this, see if we can get into the store at all. Can it hold a fighter bay? I don't think so. I didn't see one. Yeah. It does very much depend on your needs, but that's true for every ship in the game, isn't it? They're all the same. It's like comparing the Python 2 to the Python is kind of like Cobra 3, Cobra 4, you know. The Cobra 3, it's an earlier model, but it's better in many places than the Cobra 4 is. Yay, we got here. Right, show me. Oh God. Is this all that's available? They don't have they didn't bring out Azure or Midnight Black for this? I'm hoping that'll come then. This is awful. That looks like a tiger. Venom. Yeah, makes people real scared of you when you're running like this. And you'll notice that the red one that's available on the ARC store if you buy that pre-built Python is not here. I don't like these liveries, they're too garish for me. Okay, I think currently it has the stock which is like a white. I do like orange though, it really looks good, so I tend to have that one. And ship kits. So you got it's 16,800 for the ship kit. Okay, so there you go, right? Is this the strike? Right. So the standard Python 16,520 plus that the pre-built one has the strike ship kit on it, which is another 16,800 here, which is frickin' expensive. And it also has a paint job that's unavailable here, so I don't know how to gauge that. But let's call it 8,000 ARCs for that one. Or 6,000 maybe. So, add that on. If you buy... So that's 32,000, 33,000. Yeah, you're saving maybe about 1,000 ARCs. If you buy the pre-built one. And then you get all of the pre-built bits, the modules, kind of free, so to speak. So, yeah. If you want a standard, if you want a Python Mark II, and you know you're going to put a strike ship kit on it afterwards, then go for the other ship. That's 33,000 ARCs, because you're going to spend that already here. Plus, you'll get the red livery extra, and you'll have all the A-rated modules on it already, so it won't cost you any of those credits. So, yeah. And unlike me, it's stupid when I got this. When I unlocked it in the Frontier store, I went to outfitting and bought the ship, and I didn't need to. It was already in my fleet waiting to go. So I've actually got 2 Python Mark IIs now because I didn't realize. That's nice. I don't know where that one's going. Oh, I see. No, this one. That's nice. Looks like you want to put like British Airways on the back of that, but it looks nice. And then your bumper has got those little wings, hasn't it? So you can choose these ones, which is on the red one. Or this. Sure. A new keybind for the fuel rats. Hey, Humble Monk! What are you doing? Bottle opener. Well, yeah. If you want to treat the NPC enemy ships as bottles, then yeah, go and open them up. And these cockpit accessories, look at the price of these things now. Oh, I just added that, I didn't want to. So is there anything I don't have? Yeah, here. Okay, so let's say I want a Cobra. 8,400 for a bobblehead. Does anyone know what this price used to be? Because that looks expensive to me. No, this one is 10,000, but it's got 73 items in it, which is all of this junk. So a plant. Yeah, so here we go. Tell me this. Anaconda bobblehead. Big Anaconda, 4,000 arcs. So then tell me why that's 8,400. Just because it's Jameson's Cobra and not any other plain Cobra? 8,400. Wow. There's a standard Cobra, 4,000. What's the... Okay. Remind me, where do we go? No. Manage loadouts, isn't it? Suit cosmetics. I have this. 33 items. Yeah, shoulder pads, knee pads. That's the same price as the pre-built Diamondback and Type 6 and the crate. Wow. 30 items in a pack though. Oh, go back. 8,800. I don't know what these were before though. The prices. I don't know what the prices used to be. I have no idea. See, these are all part of kits. Well, okay, if we go back to here. Go to here, is it? Where do I go to get the... If I want to put on camouflage on here? Where's the cosmetics for the weapons here? Is that in the Pioneer store, or can I do it from here? Well, this is just for suits, right? Oh, go on, decals. Oh, we've got them all? Yeah. Jesus frick. I bought the vintage suit. It's actually really cool. But I didn't pay $25.5 for it. I was looking at this Wraith a while back. A couple of streams ago it was. And I'm sure the price of it is on there. So where do I go for the weapons? Really, Steve? Ooh. Can you... If I make you a temporary moderator, would you link that in the channel? Would you be able to link it? Because I'll stick you as a moderator so you can post the link. How do I do the weapons? I go in here, pick a weapon. That one. Ah, here we go. Duh. Like I didn't know where that was. You can do it? Okay, Andy. Appreciate it, thank you. So 7, that's a nice, that's a nice livery though. It looks very Hitman. 7,100. I mean, that would cost you, if you didn't have the arcs already, I'm just going to go into the arcs, buying the arcs thing. Right, so to get this, you'd need 8,000. So yeah, $4.99. So £5. £5 to buy enough arcs for that livery. Now, I've got 5,000, so I could just get away with buying 5,000 arcs, which is $2.99. It would cost me £3, and then I'd only have 3,000 arcs left out of 10,000. I ain't gonna lie, that does look good. But how often are you looking at it when you're playing the game? These are gorgeous. I don't know which I prefer, the blue or the grey. That one, shadow. Or maybe that one, purple. That looks frickin' sweet. I'm not buying any. Nope, 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 nope. So yeah, I'll be interested to, I'm going to check on the forum and see what people have got to say. Look at this, get the same for that one. So 5,000 for this one. So what are we looking at there then? 12,000 to do both weapons. Okay. If I want 12,000 arcs, because I don't have it, it's going to cost me £10 to get 16,000 arcs. But I can get away with getting the £5 one because I've got enough in here. I think Frontier should have increased the cap a little, maybe doubled it to 800, the weekly cap. See, that would look good in other colors as well, instead of just red, having the lines in blue or yellow or whatever. That's nice. Man, these Baroque ones are cool. Okay, well there you go. Anyway, guys, we are 3 hours 20 in, so I'm going to end it there. I'm just going to wait for Andy to put that link in, so you can, any of you guys on the chat, you can take the link and compare the old prices with the new ones. I'm amazed that somebody actually had that on a spreadsheet already. Why would anyone want to? I suppose, yeah, suppose it saves looking every time. So leave your comments, guys, on the video if you're not watching it live, on what you think of the Python, what your thoughts are on the ARC's increase in the store, and also anything else that we've talked about today. Do you still prefer the Python 1 over the 2? Do you prefer the 2 over the 1? Are you 50-50 on both? I can just about see me. There I am. Waiting for a pizza. Yeah, I like the look of this, but I don't. It does look like a fighter jet in some angles, but I'm not comparing it to the Python 1. The Python 1 looks gorgeous, always has done. I think Steve said it was on the Elite Dangerous forums. If you find the link, Steve, let me know. Just let me know in the chat if you can find it, and then I'll moderate you. I want to see this in VR. I want to get out and see this in VR and see how big it is. I like it. And the speed of the SCO on this is really tremendous. It's the fastest ship in Super Cruise, this thing. It looks good, doesn't it? The red light on the wing there. Does it really need a ship kit? There's some nice bits on the ship kit, but there's the Vulcan DeLacy, right? Oh, he's got it. There you go. Let's have a look. Thank you, Andy. Appreciate that. So, ship kits. What can we compare now? Cockpit customization. Is this? Are these the old prices though? Because these, huh? Oh, I see. It's split. Oh, they've put both old and new. Gotcha. Right. So I'm going to put this up on screen, guys, for you guys, in case you don't want to grab it. Let's have a looky. Right, so basically you've got this grey line, and beneath it is the old prices, and above it is the new prices. So the Viper Mark 3 bobblehead was 2,400 arcs, is now 4,000. Is it a crap ship? Hi Hibiscus, it's not crap. No, it's not crap ship at all. It's not. It's got ups and downs compared to the original Python, but crap, no. I wouldn't say that at all. Right, ship kits. And this is the total of these, right? So, like an Anaconda ship kit. Gone from 13,000 to 16,000. Okay. That's not a massive hike. It is a hike, but it's not massive. I don't know. It kind of bothers me that Frontier never even mentioned this and just did it. They could have mentioned it in a live stream. And the fact that they didn't shows that they're not transparent. How many times have they said, we're going to be more transparent, we're going to be more... No, you're not. You know? Right, so here we've got the ship paint jobs. So, standard vibrant colors, 380 arcs, is now 1,600. And where's the other colours gone? Vibrant red. Where's blue, green, orange, purple? Are they still there, or is it just, did they just put one there? The Stygian blue wasn't there before, so I can see why it's not on this before list. Okay, let's go Anaconda. Crypsis has been there a while. So the Anaconda Crypsis Blue, 3,200. Now 6,000 for the same thing. Well, it's not good news, is it? Chrome Cobra, 10,000 now. Was it there before? I'm not seeing it. Is it new? No, not seeing it. The Vibrants have gone from 620 though to 6. They've gone up 1,000 arcs almost for the Vibrant. Make of this what you will, guys. Fleet Carrier paint jobs. All 5,000, all used to be 2,500, almost double. Almost double. They're pricing themselves out of the market here. Who's going to buy these? This isn't such a big increase, I don't think, if that's what it is. From 2.2 to 2.7. Yeah, but then again, it's only a frickin' nameplate. So if you want everything, $4,800 or £3,600. But now, this is before after, yeah? Now if you want everything, it's £5,200 or $7,000 for every ship kit, every livery, everything on the ARC store. And this is what? ARCs? No. What's this 11,000 then? Is this what is this before and this after? Because these are two separate dates. One of these is before the update, and one is now after the update. I don't know what these numbers are. Cockpit voice assistants have gone up a little bit. That's okay. See, an increase like this, I'm kind of okay with it, but look at this. For an engine colour, it's gone from 2.2 to 5,000. Commander suits, okay. Yeah. Where am I looking for that then? Are the suits here? We saw them before, didn't we? Yeah, suit customizations. Yeah, so Motherload Fisher Pack, 16,000, now 25. Guys, it's leave a comment in the video, in the comments, or here on chat. Tell me what you think of this. If you wanted to go buy 2 or 3 things now, it's going to cost you a little bit more, and you're going to have to work a lot. Let's say you're adamant you don't want to give money, and you want to earn it in the game. Now they've got you again with the same old thing. It's going to cost you more time in the game to do it. More of your life, which they constantly demand from you. And well, they don't demand it, but you know that you will need to divert more of your life to the game in order to get these things. And at the end of the day, it's just suits and liveries and things. And I wouldn't mind if most of the liveries were decent, but a lot of the ship liveries, for me anyway, are just too garish. They're crap. That one with the palm trees and stuff, what the hell? And the Christmas wrapping, I don't know. Yeah, they have to rebalance this so we can earn more arcs, but then that counters them getting the money, doesn't it? Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you on that note, because yeah, they need money. Frontier need money. I don't know. Why don't you organise another elite meeting and do raffles and giveaways and not giveaways, but do raffles. I don't know. Bring some decent merch out, some better t-shirts. I don't know. Guys, I'm done. I will catch you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave a like and leave a comment and all that good stuff so I can talk to you guys afterwards. Yeah, there you go. Cheers, guys. Enjoy. Go get yourself a Python if you can and enjoy it. Bye for now.